Welcome back, friends. I'm Mellowseven, and we're playing Nantucket today. This is the second in our first look series of the new alpha release game on Steam. Early access, it's 1.0 alpha. Last episode, we played a couple missions. We went out, we kind of looked at some of the UI, and we did our first kind of bit. So this time, we're going to head back out. There's not much else going on. We can check the newspaper here. Irish Captain Edward Brandfield lands on the mainland of Terra Australia. Exposed plot to murder the cabinet of the United Kingdom. Oh, Chilean independence forces capture the city of Valdivia. There's no new jobs. We turned in the 2 we got last time, and there's nothing else for us to do. The research on our ship is not done quite yet. It's this one right here. You can see it's not going to be done until March 31st, and we are February 5th. So last time we hired some new crew members. So right now we have Simon. He started out with us, as did Harley, but we brought in Alan this time, and he's going to be our new hunter. So we're going to go out, and we're just going to do some whaling, I think, initially. Whoops, okay. Sail away, that's what I'm looking for. So we'll kind of just start seeing what the game's like. There's going to be a little bit of grinding early on. I really chased kind of the jobs and the missions, the quests, so to speak, in my earlier playthroughs. And that was a mistake, because there's nothing to tell you when you should or should not do those things. And I tended to get crushed. We had plenty of food and water after our last trip. In fact, we got some extra water from a storm last time, which is great. Well, maybe we'll have to see about playing the danger of the storm versus the additional water of the storm. See how that goes. But I think first, this one, we're just going to see if we can make some money. We're going to do some whaling. It's February. This spot here is active until March 19th. So we've got about a month. So I think we sit out here until the whaling season is over in this area. And then we'll go on in. So we'll go ahead and assign Alan. See, Alan's got 19 hit points. That's spectacular. We'll throw ourselves in there because why not? And we'll throw Simon in there because he's just the higher level guy. We'll go ahead and we'll leave him, actually, you know what? We're going to leave him on here because we only get one action per boat. If he doesn't get his attack, this will get us a reload or a reroll. And I'd rather reroll him than take a lower attack here. For here, I think we just go for the attack initially. And yeah, we'll just say continue. I think that's how, and we can change these dice all we want as we play. So, they both put their card out, face down. We don't know who or what it's going to be against, and we'll go ahead and roll. And see here, neither of these got anything, so we can do smooth rolling. That gets us a reroll there. There we go. We're going to take out a narwhal. A newborn narwhal, because we are the mighty hunters. But if you saw last episode, you can see how one baby narwhal can make your day tough really quickly. Which, to be fair, is probably fairly realistic, you know? Sometimes things don't go right. There's a lot of safer places to be than the world than a whaling boat. All right, so we're gonna stick with what we got. No real need to change anything. I have been injured, but that's okay. Bleeding a little bit. The bleeding stops as soon as combat's over. So we'll kind of finish that. We'll pick up our blubber. We've got $100 worth of blubber. We've got some more food, and we'll just kind of keep hanging out here for a little bit. We'll keep an eye on everything here. More whaling. I think we stick with me for the moment, but that may, as injuries go, we may take me back out. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead, go with that. Get into combat. Just the one whale this time. So I'm going to go ahead and flip me. A random crew member gets state stunned. So in this case, there's no way for him to attack. So let's go ahead and flip these guys both here. He's been stunned. Sun blocked him off. He's not able to see what's going on. He doesn't get an action. We both missed. This young narwhal is going to kick our butt. I'm now bleeding. Of course, I'm the only one injured. They tend to pile on. I don't know if the AI does, and they tend to pile on the captain more so than anybody else. So it can be an issue. Hunting dice won't enable. So now nobody can hunt. Nobody can roll a hunting dice this time. So I may as well do that and that. So RNG, again, we're seeing it. One baby narwhal here. There's nothing we can do to some extent. So I'm going to protect myself. So he can't hit me the second time. He dives, which means we can't attack him next time either. This is where having the doctor on the boat is useful, because nothing here is going to help us at this point. He's going to continue to bleed an extra 2 rounds. We can't end this fight. So we're going to have at least one more. He's going to come up. I'm going to protect myself again. I can't attack him because he's he dove. He went after him. It's hard to tell if that's who he was going to go after. As far as I can tell, it doesn't matter who you protect, it just rolls over to somebody else. I've never had an attack blocked by protection. So he's back up. We're going to make one more attempt at this thing here. And luckily we can do just enough to get out before I leave it. And that's how fast and easy you can die in this game. It is completely unforgiving. And you don't have enough hit points to survive anything. So we'll go ahead and take this. I clearly am not going out on the boat next time until I heal up. So we're going to start again, and we'll watch to see if our health goes up. Doesn't appear to go up at all while we're hunting. Let's do that. Does our health go up now? I'm not seeing my base health go up at all. And I think it should. 1 hit point times upgrade level per day. 1 hit point per day to the man inside. So maybe I need to move myself over there because I'm the one that's injured. There we go. That'll fix that. Lower the whale. Oh, I didn't want to well, I'm not going to lead the hunt. We're going to flip that. We're not going to put me in the boat. We'll go Simon, Harley, and Alan. There we go. We'll wait to try to get me healed up a little bit. I'm down to like 5 hit points, so it's a little tough. So we're going to go ahead and leave him on that. We're going to let him go ahead and attack this round, and we'll roll. And both of these guys got their actions. Neither, it doesn't really matter which one we go after. Let's see if we kill this one, if this attack goes after Simon. Nope, see, it flipped over. And okay, it did end up going after Simon. So we'll have to see if where they line up is where they actually go to. I don't think it is. Unless they're forced to play it. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back over to doctoring. So now we can either do that. Oh, we got all 3 of them this time. We're just going to end the fight now. And that's it. Seagulls, creatures had to play their dice face up. So we knew exactly what they're doing. All right. So we got a little bit more food and blubber. Up to $300 worth of blubber there. Start the game again.
There's a mighty fleet of whalers a-sailing from Dundee. They're manned by British sailors for to take 'em o'er the sea. On a western ocean passage, there's none that can compare.
Oh, and if I don't lead it, it's just an automatic. I don't have to do it at all. So we can just skip these early ones if we wanted to and send out whoever, and it just auto-resolves. So interestingly enough, he got 6 morale for that one because he put in the last blow, and everybody got 47 experience. Simon, Harley, and I didn't go because I'm fairly still weak. So let's keep going. We'll see if my hit points keep climbing up, and they do, because we'd like to get me some experience. And we're healing up. Almost. All right, we'll lead the hunt this time. Okay, so yeah, why not? We'll take me, assign, Alan, assign, and we're gonna take Simon. We've yet to see this come up, huh? We haven't got that dice roll at all. Now he's stunned, deep water, distant call. So in this case, he's stunned. I'm gonna go ahead and put everybody. No, I'm gonna leave him there. Like I say, I'd rather have this attack than this attack. So if that gets to re-roll, there we go. That one went great, so no danger at all. We only got 23 experience that time, probably just because there was the one. Maybe there were 2 last time. So we'll take our food and blubber up to 450 now. It's March, so we've got, or it's February 27th. We've got about 3 weeks left of activity here before this area is done. Now, if we take a look at me, I get 1 XP gained per day of navigation. Does that mean I need to be in the navigator spot? So let's take a look here. So that heals that. Who else is in? Is anybody else injured? Simon's injured. Let's move him over there. Let's put me up there. So I assume this is the navigation spot. So in theory, I should get a little bit more. I don't know if that's just per day of sailing or per day of me being the navigator, or in this spot. I don't know. I'm going to send the men to hunt without me. We'll just auto do that one. I trust your skills. Oh, look at that. That was a tough one that time. Again, RNG sometimes kicks your butt. So we need to make sure that we get Alan healthy. So let's slide Alan back down here. And we'll get him health, hopefully healed back up again. We can watch our health come up here. So he's back up to 13. We're slowly going through water. I'll lead this one because I've got more hit points than everybody else now. Or at least close to the top. We'll take Alan. And you know what? We're going to take Harley because we can do some healing there. So I'm going to go ahead and flip me over to that. And we'll roll eventually. Crew member cannot target sea creature. Crew member commands cannot target sea creature. So I can't stop this command this time. Alright, well, I'm going to heal myself, actually. Now we'll see where this attack goes. Oh, wait, so it did go after him that time. So I want to just pay attention to where they go. Alright, no effects this time. Everything goes. Reroll. He gets his strike. There we go. So now Alan's still injured, but Harley's back up to full health. So we can kind of leave him there. So we can leave him there to heal up. And 3 of us are essentially at max health. So that's not too bad. We get Alan healed back up, and he's already up to 12, so we should be okay. Abundance of food. I'm going to tell them to go back to their standard. It's going to hurt our morale a little bit, but that's okay. I don't want to get that gluttony trait. And we can see a morale right here: -3, -2, and 3. So, I'll lead the hunt again because I have hit points, and 2 of our members are injured. So, we'll take myself. We'll take Alan. We'll take Harley. And we'll, 2 of them this time. Dirty Waters, their special abilities are disabled, so they can't do their dive thing. Alright, so this one goes here, this one goes here. Again, let's try getting rid of this one if we can. And, there we go. Probably should have used me for that, to be honest. Now, see, it was over him, but it attacked me. So you can't tell where they're going. So science dice won't enable command. So we can't use science dice this time. So we may as well just put him on an attack roll. Oh, there we go. First time. So it would do additional damage. But we don't need it for this case. So first time we've seen it though. And there we go. Oops. Cancel. Don't want to leave our loot there. So we're up to $700 there in loot, so not too bad. Now, what we could do, I'm going to send them out. We've come back. We're doing okay. Simon's still a little bit injured, but we could swap him out now and put him down there to heal up. In fact, let's do that. Now, we've made a little bit of money on this run, and so let's go to Horda. We haven't been there yet, and let's go and take a look at it. This only had a couple days left. There we go. We got one more hunt in. We'll send the men out without us. Oh my gosh, Harley died, buried at sea. We lost our doctor. He was the only one that was happy, and we didn't get any additional stuff. So you can see morale is just plummeted. Oops. So we'll head down here. We'll sell our stuff. Sorry, my wife wrote. It would be nice if they told us what his hometown is. Okay, so now we have an additional quest. So we can come here, help Alan with personal issue, go to quest. He's from there. Okay, that's fine. We'll go there. I was going to Horda. I don't have a problem going to Florida. We have 16 days. I got 51 days of food. 60. We're fine. We got plenty of food and water. We'll head there. Now, I don't know that this is. I don't think this is an actual town necessarily. So we'll see how this goes. Rise from the ranks. If you want other captains to share rumors about, you have to become respected. So prestige is 25. So look for jobs in cities or Wales. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Get up to a prestige of 25. Abundance of food. Man, I really don't want to hit morale anymore. Oh wait, well, we'll live with it because morale after the death is pretty poor. So now you can see we do have a Bermuda Triangle here. When we're in here, a perilous water event could happen. There's pirates in here that could get us. There's all sorts of other different types of issues. But we're coming around here. We're going to go to Tampa Bay, around the Horn of Florida there. And our technology is done in Nantucket, so we can go back there. There we go. Waiting for your man to come back. Head to the mainland to see what's going on. Majestic Ranch, just outside the village. Bet this luxury is unexpected. My wife comes from a wealthy merchant family. Come inside. I'm sure she'd love to repay you for favor. We get money. We get some more prestige. We get 5 extra barrels. I think we go with just prestige at this point. So we got a couple extra prestige. Let's head back up to Nantucket. So we're kind of hanging down there. I wish we could zoom in on the map a little more. Now we can speed up the game. So we'll go to 3 times as we fight our way around here probably without wind. Is that what's going on? No wind. There we go. How we doing? We've got 17 days of food. We're okay. We're okay. And up we go. Heave-ho, up we go. Alright. Standard shelving upgrade, so that gives us additional cargo space. Ship conditions are bad. A new condition. Okay, so we'll have to look at that. I've never seen this before. So let's take a look at our ship. It says it's rotten. I'm not sure that we can do anything about it, to be honest. We have to have somebody with the captain skill. We don't have that. So we do have the additional cargo space now. You can see we've got a cargo of 7. Oh, repair right here. 81 gold. There we go. Fixed. Woohoo! We're up to 1687. We are going to need to hire somebody else. And we need to research something else probably too. Crow's Nest. I'm kind of thinking we do this to get people healed a little bit faster. So let's research that. Let's say okay. Let's come back in here. And so we lost our doctor. So we could replace that doctor. We go with another sailor. Let's replace our doctor. So we've got a fair amount of prestige here. We could go for a level 10 doctor. So these you can see they have different faces there. There's different paths you can go on once you get in there. We haven't leveled up enough to see that. But there are essentially 3 career paths within their career that they can go on. So this guy's a biologist. This guy is, I think this is just kind of the medic one. It's kind of a combat medic, guy who just helps with the overall health on the ship and keeps the ship healthier, monitoring like water quality and that sort of stuff. And then you have the biologist. So I think this guy's the medic guy, so the combat medic, so to speak. And we can come down here and we can see his skills. Health points regained from resting in the forecastle ship are increased by 2. That's good. We're researching that as well. Sick bay allows you to install and improve the ship's sick bay compartment. And guinea pig. So this character is immune to all illnesses. So I think that's good. And we can see he's got the standard points there for everything else. So let's hire him to replace our last guy. So we're down to 15. Or we used our 15 there. So we'll say okay. Looks like new newspaper here. Let's come down and check the jobs. We can deliver goods to Honolulu. We don't have 75 cargo though. See, that's one of those that we don't have. Or we can look for the Blanche. The Blanche was going to Peterhead. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll accept that one and see if we can find Peterhead. It's at least 31, potentially 31 days. So back and forth we need at least 60. So let's go ahead and take a look, see where our stores are. We do need some water. I'm going to go ahead and we'll go up to about 100 days essentially. We're going to sell off some of this food. We clearly don't need this much. And we got some of that from, from hunting, so we'll just kind of knock that down. And we'll leave it where there. Okay, so grog, we're going to need some, whoops, way too much grog. There we go. And we'll need some wood. 93 days. 93 days seems good. So we've got 1613. That's okay. Our ship is repaired. We are researching right here. It will be done on July 25th. So I think we say okay. And now the doctor stuff. I don't. So now we could do this, but first, there's no other technology. Oh, because we're researching something else right now, we don't qualify for this. But we could potentially research this later, which would actually include another +2 hit points stored per day. And it looks like just period for everybody on the boat. So that could be pretty useful. So let's say okay, sail away. We'll do our quest. And then maybe we go up to the northern whaling area and do some whaling up there if we need to. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and head towards Peterborough. Peterhead, is that what it is? And we've got the three times on there. Working shoulder to shoulder, complete. So we can do this and potentially get diligent. There we go. Did okay. Got a new trait. Just got a trait which will let him assign a working skill point. So we can come here and that essentially lets us boost something here. So I'm going to go ahead and boost sailing. Now I could have boosted hunting, which would have got us maybe some more chance to hunt here, but I think we'll boost our sailing. Let's check, see if that does anything for us here. Base slot, 2 times sailing attribute, 2 sailing skill, or 2 sailing speed, 2%. Okay. I guess that's because our sailing's up to 2 now. So 2% times sailing attribute to sailing speed. Well, alright, I guess. I don't know how much that is actually going to change anything. But, okay. And we can look at how close people are to getting a new level. Curtis, is level 10 the max? Maybe 10's the max. Maybe that's it. So we'll continue on. And I think I'm going to kind of watch XP here as we sail, because we are supposed to get the bonus to that due to our open-mindedness there. Clearly heard gunfire, looking over the horizon, you see a ship you're looking for fighting some savages. War canoes. Well, we're a ways out for war canoes, but okay. We can get closer and try to shoot the savages. So 40% we get a prestige, and the captain, and I get some money, the attack. We can go action state. Let's go ahead and go against the war canoes. Just because we haven't seen it yet. I mean, it's nice to take advantage of that skill, though. Let's do it. We're going. Canoe encounter. Again, something new. This is a let's play, not necessarily a series, or a first look, not necessarily a serious play. So we'll add him. We'll add Curtis. And we'll add ourselves, and that's probably a mistake. But what the heck. Continue. So, 3 war canoes. I assume this is going to work the same way the other thing did, and we're all going to die. That's what I assume is going to happen right here. So, nobody's injured yet. We may as well put him there. Dice is disabled by the random conditions, so we'll just roll everybody. And we got either he can attack, or he could do this, but this isn't against people, so it's not going to do us any good. So we got a clumsy shot here. We'll go ahead and do our best to take out this war canoe and start, and now we'll see how badly we die. This is one of those things where you just die. You know? There you go. I'm dead. Game over. So we should have taken advantage of the ability. 60% chance we failed, but nobody died. And that's it. That's the end of the game. So you get an idea how brutal and quickly this game can end. So we could go back to the menu, and we can load and see kind of where we're at. Load game. What was our last autosave? See where that puts us. And we're not playing Iron Man, so we can continue on. But like I say, you come across encounters that there's just absolutely nothing you can do. There was no way for us to win that encounter in that way. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all the regular stuff. Excuse me. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.